So, guess what? I have to plant these scallions because what happened? We got some heavy rain. Hey, lovelies. How are you? Hey, lovelies. How are you doing? So, we got some real heavy rain. And so I'm here. Hope you're all doing well. Gonna be transplanting some scallion real quick before I lose them. And the reason being, we got some heavy rain and they were outside. They got soaked really bad. So now they have too much water in them. So before I lose, my dad mistakenly stepped in them, causing the root to come out of what I so I'm actually gonna try to transplant some in this bed to make it better. And there's a lot of stuff that I need to transplant, but I'm gonna be not gonna be around, so I need to just go ahead and transplant, get as much as I can before I lose everything. All right. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna try to see as much as I can transplant right now before it gets dark. Hi, Doreen. How are you? Trying to transplant some scallion. All right. So this is where I'm working at to try to transplant some of these scallion that my dad didn't realize what he was stepping on, and so having to transplant them even before time because if I don't, I'm going to lose everything. I'm going to end up losing everything. They're very tiny. See, here they are. They're tiny. So I'm trying to see what I can salvage out of what happened. So these are the purple scallion that most of the time we don't get anymore. We hardly see them. Guys, if you don't hear me acknowledge you, it's because I'm using my phone for this live and it does not allow me to sometimes see everything on there and the way I have it turned, it doesn't. So that's what I'm doing. Trying to get these scallion down really quick before it gets dark. And my friends are here as usual. You hear them in the background, the birds. Give the video a thumbs up, guys, as you come on. These are supposed to be planted in another bed that I was not ready to do yet. With this happening, I'm trying to salvage as much as I can. Um, hey, lovelies. Hey, Marcia. Trying to, these scallions, these are some scallions. The purple one. But because my dad stepped on the container, the roots are out. So I'm trying to salvage as much as I can. I cannot let everything die. Look at this. Look at these, guys. Give the video a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you have not. So I'm trying to see what I can salvage, what I don't have to take out, because I wanted them to get bigger before starting to remove them, get a little bit more hardier. But because they're exposed now, I'm trying to get some of them out as much as I can. So that's what I'm trying to do. So this is it right here. I'm just putting some of them in this bed here. There's already some because we've been using this. This is from last year. So some of them have come back up. This is the bed that we normally sow stuff in. We have callaloo to transplant, sorrel to transplant. So that's why I'm trying to save some of these. All right. And then just water them in. And hopefully some of them will survive because I at least need to get the seeds from it. So that's my goal right now, to be able to save some to get seeds from them. I've transplanted quite a bit already. I don't know if you could see it. Here's the root from them. They're so tiny. So the root is there. And I think this is as much as I could plant tonight. Since you guys are on here, I think this is whoever is on here between. I gave the 2 like. I'm going to give you a sneak peek on what I was working on. And I'm not going to stay on this live for too long because I'm going to go water these stuff. Look at that, guys. So I finished this evening. I have the top. I don't know if you can see it, but up at the top is not done because I need to put a fascia board. But this is how it looks so far. It's not painted or anything. This is just a raw cement board. So for the two people that are on here, I gave you a sneak peek of what I'm doing. Right? And here is Spinach Central. So that's what this is. These are sorrel that I sowed. So these are 3 month sorrel. So I'm going to be transplanting those. Um, yeah. So that's what I'm doing right now. That is what I am doing. I think I'll be able to let these get a little bit hardier. Um, Trying to just salvage the ones that came out of the completely out. But I want these to get thicker and bigger for transplant. So that's what I'm trying to do to save them. Daddy. Okay, guys, I am trying to water all of these stuff in. Um, yeah. Hey, lovelies. How are you? So, if you're just coming on, please give the video a thumbs up. I'm trying to go ahead. I just transplanted some scallions. So, I am trying to go ahead and use the pen to quickly water them in because I use rainwater. So, that's what I'm trying to do. I try my best not to use chlorinated water whenever I can. So yeah, so this is it. And I have not started to use oh, I just saw Peony Wally. If you know, you know. There's a Peony Wally. I don't know if you see him. I don't know if you saw that Peony Wally just now. So I literally just transplanted some scallions here. So I'm just watering them in. I only transplant in the evening just to give anything I transplant a fighting chance overnight. So it get acclimated overnight. It's not in the sun. So that's how I transplant stuff. So, yeah. So I'm filling my pan up. Let me show you some of the stuff that I have. This all got damaged yesterday. These are all seedlings that got damaged yesterday. So I'm gonna try to see what I can salvage out of it. This is some I don't even remember what this is. I think this is lettuce. So we have lettuce. We have a whole bunch of stuff here. Yeah, there's more sorrel over here. These are Scotch bonnet, the scallions. I have some more Scotch here. These I'm going to be putting into a bed that I'm going to be making out of. I'll show you what I'm going to do with it. And between using hay or pine straw, I am going to pack one of these, and I'm going to put the one of these with hay. On the outside, I'm going to put the cloth, the garden cloth, to keep it in, and then that's going to be where I'm going to be growing my turmeric this year. My turmeric and my ginger. So that's what I'm going to be growing that in. So yeah, my water is almost full. Let me know who else uses rainwater as much as they can instead of using chlorinated water to water their plants. These are the strawberries. Look at this flower, Scott. This flower. Look at this rose. Yeah, it is so good to use rainwater. Your plants do better. If you notice when it rains, how much more it does better. 1 hour ago, that's good. That's so good. Yeah, you have to use a chlorinated water. Yeah, I hate having to do that, but we all have to do that at times because we can't do any better, you know? So I'm about to go ahead and water. These are the strawberries. So we've had rain yesterday, but not today. So, and this is passion. So a new passion that I have. I'm trying to get them going. I think this is better when I do it backwards. You guys get to see this better because it's getting dark now. 5 barrels, yeah. I use those big, if you notice, I have those big commercial barrels that I use for to get the water. Daddy actually had set that up for me. So I'm doing a quick watering because it's getting dark outside and I just need to give certain plants some water. Like these are These are spinach. These are spinach. My dad will water them again in the morning. So I just at least need to give them a little bit of water tonight. So, you know, yeah, so I need to take this up. Yeah, I'm telling you, this, I don't like when it's dry. I don't mind if I get rain every day for half an hour. That would be lovely. That would be the best case scenario. Those are my barrels. Those are what I collect rainwater in. That's what I collect rainwater in. Those barrels right there. That's what I collect water in. So the two original ones that we used to have, they're down there now. We're gonna get rid of them because they're busted. So we're actually gonna get rid of them. Um, yeah. Look at Callaloo. Look at the Callaloo. Look how these Callaloo look. Hold on. I'm gonna have to get this. Look at Callaloo, guys. Yep, the rain. You hate spinach. Yeah. So hold on. I don't know. There's a fog up at the top of my phone. I hope it didn't get some water in there because yesterday when the rain came down, it was a mad dash for me to get inside. Although I ended up getting wet, soaked to the bones yesterday. So I'm hoping that my phone did not get something there in there just in time for this water. There's so much stuff. I have, these are butter beans. These are all stuff I need to transplant. And of course, this is the lemon tree. Look how big these lemons are. Yeah. Yeah, guys. Anyway, lovelies, wherever you are, hope you're having a blessed day. I hope you had a chance to tell the people in your life what they mean to you. Today's promise, tomorrow is not. Don't say wish I coulda, shoulda. All right, guys. So until next time, see you, lovelies. Bye.